some call offensive and violent, but I have hidden this for far too long, and now I cannot be silent. I love professional wrestling! Yeah! It is above them. They will fall victim when I put in a tape with a Royal Rumble. They'll crumble and say some shit like, was that the Ultimate Warrior? Because that fool was tight. Or now maybe they'll trip out watching like a Daniel Bryan fight or whatever. I imagine this community, well, I know this community is like a lot like the best part of small towns. This community is like coming back home. And maybe some of you'll never understand the brutal ballet, this dysfunctional broken home commonly called the squared circle, where they solve things the old-fashioned way. These warriors of virtue, they go from check-in counter to check-out line, risking broken necks, twisted spines, blown-out knees, and hyperextended anything to make an arena full of people feel free for a minute. See, Mick Foley called himself mankind for a reason. And in wrestling, I think it's a little bit like romance, and you can practice your whole life, but when push comes to shove, in both, you never really learn how to fall. And so this is for hard knocks and for cheap pops. How we doing, OKC? This is for trouble hit promos and call and response. Can I get a hell yeah? Because you are nobody until somebody hits you with a chair in the back. How much can one human being take? And I don't want to hear any of that shit about fake. The writers decided we'll have that belt every evening, because even still I applaud these guys' passion. There is paralysis and traction to keep hearts and minds captured, and I would never jump off a 15-foot ladder just to drop a haiku, but Mick Foley left off a 20-foot cage just to fucking entertain you, and the real world is faker than professional wrestling, and Mick Foley knew that too. So, if you ain't taking your vitamins, said your prayers, and trained, if you ain't heard the dozens
and dozens
of fans chant your name, if you can't just bring it, then I ask you brothers, what you gonna do? Me? I would be a wrestling fan until I die, and there is no round two.
Hey!